I'm Team Cap. I'm gonna stay Team Cap.
For what reason?
Whoa! You were Team Cap in Civil War?
Yes.
See, remember when I asked? I said, fuck this whole video. I said, yo, was you Team Cap or Team Iron Man in 2016?
You're
I'm
slow.
You are slow.
How?
You're slow.
Okay, why should I be
He
Team
was
Iron
blatantly
Man?
wrong. He was blatantly wrong, bro.
No, he was wrong. He was wrong and beat up Iron Man because he was wrong.
I'm saying.
It's literally what happened.
Bro.
Now look, yeah, there's more into it, whatever, blah, 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 blah. If my man's, okay.
Hold on. Let me read chat.
No, hold on.
No, you don't gotta read chat right now, bro. You read chat after niggas start vegan.
If my homeboy, killed... Okay, let's put it like this. My homeboy, right? My homeboy vanishes. I never see him again. My day one homeboy. He vanishes. I never see him again. It's been 100 years. I think he's dead. So I'm, boom, right? I get some new friends. Boom, close, tight.
Been through some shit.
I find out that my other homeboy is still alive somehow, crazy, and that he killed my new day one's parents. What do I look like defending him?
Yeah, no, you if you step back and say, all right, y'all go at it.
Cool.
No problem with you. All right, cool.
See, I feel like
you go ahead with the day one homie that killed the nigga's parents.
I feel like y'all try to fry my thinking, my way of thinking here. Okay, listen.
Your way of thinking usually 9 out of 10 times is incorrect.
Fuck you, nigga. Listen. All I'm saying is, first of all, this nigga is the Winter Soldier. First of all, this nigga not even really.
No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We're not doing that.
I'm not saying that that's right. That's correct. I'm not saying none of that shit. I'm just saying that that's a factor. 2, the reason why I'm Team Cap has nothing to do with the fucking movie.
Then you're not Team Cap.
Are we cool then, bro?
Oh my god.
In the comics, I'm Team Cap, 100%. I will always stay Team Cap.
We're not talking about the comics.
If we talk about the movie,
I'm not gonna lie. Look. Hey, Jayden. Guess what? In the comics, he's still wrong.
No, he's not, bro.
Yes, he is.
What's different in the comics?
Bro, in the comics, it's all based off. Listen, bro.
Look, no. Fuck that.
What's different in the comics?
Hold on, look at this shit up right now.
In the comics, it's supposed to be like you gotta reveal your identity. If I'm a fucking hero and I reveal my identity, my entire shit is fried. I'm not doing it. Sorry. That's people I care about at risk. Now I understand the reason why they created it. Understandable, that's real. But it's like, y'all not even putting in factor, like, why niggas can't do that. Peter made a whole mistake.
Where did you get comics from?
Where did I get the comics from? That's like the whole story, my nigga.
No, Makai said, were you Team Cap or Team Iron Man? You went comics.
Okay, I don't know. Jayden bullshit.
Like, I don't understand how you, like.
For the life of him, I don't know what's wrong with bro. Yo. Hold on.
I don't know how you try to bring comics over to the MCU when they're literally 2 completely different stories.
No, I'm more confused as to how he asked Team Cap or or Iron Man, and he immediately went comics. I don't even know, like,
okay.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Sokovia Accords, a set of legal documents in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, were created by the United Nations to regulate and control the activities of enhanced individuals, including superheroes like Avengers. They were largely in response to the events following the Battle of New York, then the infiltration of S.H.I.E.L.D., Battle of Sokovia, and the explosion of Lagos, Nigeria. The Accords aim to establish a system of accountability and oversight for those individuals who are seen as potential threat or liability. Was that an alert? Appreciate the Carter with the raid. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. W raid. Now, I'm saying this is right. Like, they should be overseen, but I should not have to reveal my identity for that.
Nigga, they already know your identity. What are we talking about?
Not all of them, bro.
Yo, the ones that they don't know are not in the Avengers, nigga.
So it's just according to the Avengers. This is for all superheroes alike, bro. This is for every single superhero alike.
Yo, bro. You need to be held accountable for what the fuck you do, bro.
You should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should. If I destroy a
And
damn
Cap
building,
said, "No, fuck all that. Well, we can go over here when we need to. This, that, and the third." But then the next movie, very next movie, he's proven incorrect.
First time chat from here. Live the Aquarius. I be seeing her all the time. Just she don't be over here. That like it's. I'm just saying, bro. Like y'all really missing it. If I'm a superhero and they like, nah, you gotta sign these papers. But if you sign these papers, you obligated to reveal your identity. And if you don't, repercussions. I'm not signing that paper. I'm keeping it a buck.
Wasn't that the plot of Winter Soldier, or what was it? Not Winter Soldier.
Hold on. Let's break this down. Let's break this down.
Registration and development.
Required to enhance video to register with the United States of. Okay, what's the issue? Nigga, you don't even got to reveal your identity. What are you talking about?
They was talking about like you literally had to reveal your identity.
I swear I never heard nothing about revealing identities, bro.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. And if you really gonna break it down, in order for you to register, the only thing you have to do is reveal your identity to whoever government official you have to register to, bro. The general public don't know, and that's the only thing is you got to worry about knowing.
This was the general public thing, bro. Hold up.
No, it wasn't, bro.
There you go. Required that all hit individuals in the United States of America to reveal their secret identities and disclose their powers for regulation.
To the government!
To establish international oversight and control over these individuals to ensure their actions were accountable and aligned with global interests. Now, like I said, I have no problem with niggas having to take accountability for the dumbass shit that they do and destroy inside of the world. My problem has to do with the identity. That's it. They should not have to reveal their identity. I could sign this shit all day. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? If it's just government officials,
if you really want to go down that path, why not?
If it's just government officials, fine. But the idea was that they had to do it publicly, bro. Like, this is a public thing.
I don't see nothing about no publicly. I don't see nothing about that.
In the comments, they had to do it publicly. In the comments, they had to do it
publicly. Where's the
you sure about that, bro? You sure about that?
Yes, bro. Niggas, it was like a whole thing, bro. Like, Spider-Man had to do this shit. That's why he switched sides. Civil War. I don't want to click that. Why did Spider-Man reveal his identity? He was living in the Adventure Tower. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Y'all might be frying my entire theory here. What the fuck?
What are we talking about there? You talking about facts, nigga?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought this was a fact. I might have been don't know the word for this. Disproven. A disproven fact. Civil War, Sokovia Accords.
No, this was something so part of the plot for thing too. Sokovia Accords.
Go from homemade recipes.
I didn't hear nothing about it publicly.
To household.
All right,
names.
Disney. I don't know. It's
Secretary Ross has a Congressional Medal of Honor, which is one more than you have.
So let's say we agree to this thing. How long is it going to be before they LoJack us like a bunch of common criminals?
117 countries want to sign this. 117, Sam, and you're just like, no, it's cool. We got it.
How long are you going to play both sides?
I have an equation.
Oh, this will clear it up.
In the 8 years since Mr. Stark announced himself as Iron Man, the number of known enhanced persons has grown exponentially. During the same period, the number of potentially world-ending events has risen at a commensurate rate.
He's saying it's our fault?
I'm saying there may be a causality.
Which is real.
Our very strength invites challenge. Challenge incites conflict, breeds catastrophe. Oversight. Oversight is not an idea that can be dismissed out of hand.
Tony, you're being uncharacteristically non-hyperverbal.
It's because he's already made up his mind.
Oh, you know me so well. Actually, I'm nursing an electromagnetic headache. That's what's going on, Cap. It's just pain. It's discomfort. Who's putting coffee grounds in the disposal? Am I running a bed and breakfast for biker gang? Oh, that's Charles Spencer, by the way. He's a great kid. Computer engineering degree, 3.6
This
GPA.
Sokovia Accords, all right?
Had a floor-level gig, an Intel plan for the fall. But first, I'm gonna put a few miles on his soul.
Never said they weren't. Said it's the
behind
areas.
the desk, see the world, maybe be of service. Charlie didn't want to go to Vegas or Fort Lauderdale, which is what I would do. He didn't go to Paris or Amsterdam. Sounds fun. He decided to spend his summer building sustainable housing for the poor. Guess where? Sokovia. He wanted to make a difference, I suppose. I mean, we won't know because we dropped the building on him while we were kicking it. There's no decision-making process here. We need to be put in check. Whatever form that takes, I'm game. If we can't accept limitations, we're boundaryless, we're no better than the bad guys.
If someone dies on your watch, you don't give up.
Who said we're giving up?
We are for not taking responsibility for our actions. This document just shifts the blame.
I'm sorry, Steve, that is dangerously arrogant. This is the United Nations we're talking about. It's not the World Security Council. It's not SHIELD. It's not Hydra.
No, but it's run by people with agendas, and agendas change.
That's good. That's why I'm here. When I realized what my weapons were capable of in the wrong hands, I shut it down, stopped manufacturing.
Tony, you chose to do that. If we sign this, we surrender our right to choose. What if this panel sends us somewhere we don't think we should go? What if there's somewhere we need to go and they don't let us? We may not be perfect, but the safest hands are still our own.
If we don't do this now, it's gonna be done to us later. That's the fact. That won't be pretty.
You're saying he'll come for me.
We would protect you.
Maybe Tony's right. If we have one hand on the wheel, we can still steer. If we take it off.
Aren't you the same woman who told the government to kiss her ass a few years ago?
I'm reading the terrain. We have made some very public mistakes. We need to win their trust back.
Focus up. I'm sorry, did I just mishear you, or did you agree with me?
Oh, I want to take it back.
No, you can't retract it. Thank you. Unprecedented.
I have to go.
Granddaughter?
Rose moving
Step into
different.
Wix Studio, the platform for agencies.
I want to make sure we're on the same page about that.
Kickoff project.
Yo,
It's kind of nutty.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
Literally his granddaughter.
Is this a 17-minute video about the Sokovia Accords?
19. I meant 9. My bad.
Fuck. Oh, alright.
Do these, but I'm gonna start doing them.
If he's not boring as shit, I can't do it.
And I'm not talking about YouTube either, because there's more than YouTube, obviously, in regards to online. I'm talking about people that write articles on websites. I mean, they do like explain things, breakdowns, 5 things you missed, whatever have you, reactions. I don't care. They do videos on topics that sometimes they know nothing about. And it's the most frustrating thing to see, because if you watch it, you waste your time. If you read it, you waste your time. And the person's doing it, I'm just gonna be frank with you. The person's doing it because they want views, because they want clicks, because they want money from you. That's why they're doing it. They're not doing it to share knowledge. They're not doing it most of the time. Like
Alright, bro. How about you share some knowledge, me, bro?
Money. And it may look like
This nigga said it starts at 2:43.
So you know what that is. So it's a
God.
set of documents produced by the United Nations to regulate the activities of and/or extraordinary individuals and/or groups such as Captain America. Now, the reason the international community decided to regulate and enhance is the aftermath of Ultron's attempt to exterminate humanity. Ultron was an evil world protecting, or at least supposed to be world protecting, artificial intelligence created by Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Well, Bruce Banner played a part too, but primarily it was Tony Stark. And he used alien technology such as the Mind Stone.
Not gonna lie, this video's mad boring. I got this bitch sped up. I got this bitch sped up, bro. Come on. Iron Man was wrong.
Hey, bro.
One thing I like about Captain America Civil War is that there are really strong arguments for both sides. Even if you prefer one side over the other, you can see where Tony and Steve are coming from with their stances on the Sokovia Accords. It's easier to side with Captain America in the Civil War comic due to one of the requirements of the Superhero Registration Act being that any U.S. citizen
Don't pause it and do that like you made your point. Your point.
Hold on. I can't hear, nigga.
You had a whole different point. Nah.
Comic due to one of the requirements of the Superhero Registration Act being that any U.S. citizen with superhuman abilities must register with the federal government, including them having to publicly reveal their secret identities. The biggest example of this was when Spider-Man revealed himself to be Peter Parker to the public when he initially joined Team Iron Man. I know J. Jonah Jameson was tweeting when he first saw Peter under that mask. Civil War to this day is honestly one of my favorite MCU movies. I remember being way too excited for this movie's release in theaters. The marketing went crazy. Team Cap or Team Iron Man was the craziest debate for a brief period. I know many people would take the side of Iron Man as he had the unfair advantage in having beloved characters like Black Panther and freaking Spider-Man, which was their first introductions to the MCU. You should have seen me when they first revealed Spider-Man in that trailer. I was geeking out.
All right, I ran out of patience.
I remember this shit went viral. Everyone had a reaction.
When it comes to the Sokovia Accords and the general plot of the film, there's only one side that's the correct answer, and any other answer is just simply incorrect. The definitive side, of course, would be the side of my glorious Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, the first Avenger, the GOAT Avenger.
Oh, Captain.
The Steve Ditko suit?
Which one are you talking about?
The red and black.
It was alright. Nah. I still got. Wait, what are you talking about?
The Far From Home suit.
Oh yeah, that suit was alright. His entrance suit was still the best suit.
So his homecoming suit, basically.
No. His Civil War suit. His homecoming suit was a little different, I think.
His homecoming suit is the Civil War suit because he has the
that's the suit that Tony gave. Yeah,
it's the same one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, that one. Yeah.
All right. That suit was good. I like that suit, but I think the Steve Ditko one is better.
My Captain.
You know, the guy that stands up for what's right despite what the government tries to impose on others. The same dude who held Mjolnir during the third act of Endgame, delivering an all-timer of a line with the Avengers by his side. Yeah,
that
I
didn't
think I'm gonna
happen
go
yet,
with him.
though.
Actually, Team Iron Man was morally correct throughout the entirety of Civil War.
Incorrect.
Now, I'm not trying to discredit Tony Stark here. He is one of the
devil's advocate.
No, because look, if we're talking about the movie, dog,
was right. If we're talking
Iron
about
Man
the movie,
was,
Iron Man,
bro. If we're talking about,
was right.
Bro, this nigga killed his parents. His day one is defending him, and then they double team his ass in the middle of in some random cave where he found it out. Yo, bro.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy.
The best characters in
like,
the universe,
are we
and
good?
the first Iron Man spearheaded an entire cinematic universe. However, in Civil War, one side has Iron Man and the other has the greatest Avenger in the MCU. Sorry, not sorry, I don't make the rules. You don't believe
My
me?
God, dick suck,
Hey,
yeah,
the
nah,
big
this is
reason as
biased,
to why I
biased
think
video.
Cap is on the right side is not just because I like glazing him or anything, even though all the glaze is justified. It has to do with how the Avengers being controlled by the United Nations isn't necessarily the way to go with how easily corruptible these organizations can be. Now, yes, Tony brings up a good point
If we
with the
talking about MCU Captain America, bro, that nigga ain't shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Facts.
I said what I said. I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say, bro. MCU Captain America is a bitch. That nigga. What team did he carry, bro?
I don't know.
Destruction they've caused, very noteworthy, coming from the guy who created Ultron. A woman also confronted Tony in the beginning of the film about how her son was in Sokovia but died due to the Avengers Ultron battle. Hell, the main villain of Civil War, Helmut Zemo, only wants to destroy the Avengers because his family died in Sokovia. But the government has shown its fair share of reasons as to why it can't be trusted.
Security Council, it's not SHIELD, it's not Hydra.
No, but it's run by people with agendas, and agendas change. If we sign this, we surrender our right to choose. What if there's somewhere we need to go, and they don't let us? We may not be perfect, but the safest hands are still our own.
Steve's stance on the whole situation is corroborated by
Actually,
many.
hold on, that made sense. Like them niggas be like, you cross those borders, we go at war. Bitch, I'm an Avenger. Fuck you mean? I'm trying to save lives, all of them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because even if they don't sign that, what if they go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's both. Like,
it's not though. It's not though. He's wrong.
There's different reasons.
Did they have that in Invincible? What was it? He was like, bro, I'm trying to go. No, it's in the new Superman, the trailer.
Really?
Yeah, they haven't. He saved a country from war, and it made it worse politically, which is cooked.
Yeah.
Right.
But that was the trailer.